Welcome to Level 1, Block 3, Facing Movements and the Hand Salute. By the end of this block of instruction, you will understand the principles and application of Air Force and Space Force facing movements and the hand salute. We begin with facing movements as we learn regulation drill. This is the nomenclature of the foot for our purposes. The platform is the ball of the foot, the large joint that allows the big toe to move and everything forward. Knowing this will help you with the following training. To begin with, the lead foot is the foot that moves first. The trail foot is the foot that moves next. In the example here, left face, the left foot is the lead foot and the right is the trail foot. All of the services in the U.S. execute right and left facing movements the same. Movement is conservative. Do not flare the trailing heel. Keep hands pinned to the sides. Don't let them separate from your trouser seams and subsequently your thighs. Right or left face is a 2-count move. The command is right face or left face. The move is only executed after the command is given. Count 1 of the pivot is on the heel in the direction of movement and the platform of the opposite foot. The second count is putting the heels together by bringing up the trail foot. We do not slam the heels together. Keep the legs straight and the arms pinned at the sides throughout the movement. And now we come to the half-facing movement. Instead of a 90-degree movement of the lead foot, this movement requires a 45-degree movement half the distance. An example of the command is half right face. Just as with the 90-degree facing movement, count 1 is the pivot on the heel in the direction of movement and the platform of the opposite foot. The second count is putting the heels together by bringing up the trail foot. Again, we do not slam the heels together. Keep the legs straight and the arms pinned at the sides throughout the movement. The about face is where we in the U.S. military differ, and this constantly gets confused. It is a 2-count move for everyone, and the command is about face. Both counts of the move are executed after the command. Placement of the right foot is count 1, and count 2 is both heels meeting at attention. The 180-degree rotation around to the right with the pivot on the right platform and left heel happens immediately after placement of the right platform. From attention and while keeping the right knee straight, move the right foot in an arc to the right, behind and to the left of the left heel, placing and pivoting on the platform. Do not place the toe of the boot or shoe and then move to the platform. Your right leg remains straight throughout the move. Only the Army technique has you bend the knee. While it looks like all services salute the same, there are some fine details that are slightly different. The command is present arms, and to finish the salute, the command is order arms. An individual executes the hand salute without command when approaching a color guard with uncased colors at carry or order, an officer or warrant officer within 6 paces. When reporting or rendering the courtesy, turn the head in the direction of the individual to be addressed. Do not salute when either party is in civilian clothes or indoors unless reporting to a senior officer. The hand salute is executed in 1 count and brought down in 1 count on each command. Don't stretch the timing out to bring more feeling or emotion to make it ceremonialer. The command hand salute is used for training in the Air Force. It is a 2-count move to practice rendering the hand salute and coming back to attention. When in formation, we do not salute. The commander of the formation salutes for the formation members, or the formation is given eyes right. For cadets in competition, when reporting in or out to the regulation drill judge, it's not necessary to bring the flight to present. Only the commander salutes and reports. When rendering the hand salute, the elbow is slightly in front of the shoulder. The manual states the technique of travel for the right hand is the most direct route. That route would be straight up and straight down, like the other services. Instead, the Air Force has its own unique method. Let's take a brief but closer look at hand travel. This salute technique was fully explained in the text and photo in Air Force Manual 50-14 in 1963. The text states, "in the most direct manner." The photo on the left shows the fingertips tracing the gig line, the center line of the body. This salute technique was adopted by the Air Force after coming out of the Army and becoming its own military service in 1947. As an Air Force Junior ROTC cadet from 79 to 83, I learned this technique. As a member of the Air Force from 1985 through 2005, the technique was still the same, with the fingertips drawing a line up the center. There was absolutely no reason to change the photo to this exaggerated technique seen here on the right, when the text still says, "in the most direct manner." This 2013 photo from Air Force Manual 36-2203, also used in the 2018 version, does not show the most direct manner. For this photo, I had not yet moved around the whole formation to correct salutes. You can see some positives here, like the middle fingers at the corner of the eyebrow or eyeglasses, and you can also see where improvement is needed. The salute is a sign of peace, respect, and at one time left you vulnerable. The origin of today's salute comes from knights raising their face shield to identify themselves and showing that there was nothing in their dominant hand. Most everyone was right-handed or fought with the sword in the right hand. There was a family in Wales who lived in Penhow Castle. The castle is unique as all the stairways wind up to the right, making defense easier as the left-handed family backed up the stairs. I wonder if left-handed knights raised their left hand. And that brings us to our last slide dealing with the left-handed salute. For some strange reason, some think that the left-handed salute is disrespectful. It isn't. There are 3 instances where the left hand is used to render the salute. At the left we see the bosun's mate piping aboard. The right hand holds the pipe, and the left renders the salute. On the right is the drum major of the U.S. Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. His salute is rendered with the left hand while he holds the staff, called an espontoon, an historic symbol of office, in his right. Finally, in the middle, we have a photo of former Senator Robert Dole. His right arm was incapacitated by wounds received in World War II, where he served in the U.S. Army. So we have authorized left-handed salutes by a sailor who pipes aboard, the drum major of the Fife and Drum Corps, and any veteran with the right arm temporarily or permanently incapacitated. For some strange reason, some think that the left-handed salute is disrespectful. It isn't. There are 3 instances where the left hand is used to render the salute. At the left we see the bosun's mate piping aboard. The right hand holds the pipe, and the left renders the salute. On the right is the drum major of the U.S. Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. His salute is rendered with the left hand while he holds the staff, called an espontoon, an historic symbol of office, in his right. Finally, in the middle, we have a photo of former Senator Robert Dole. His right arm was incapacitated by wounds received in World War II, where he served in the U.S. Army. So we have authorized left-handed salutes by a sailor who pipes aboard, the drum major of the Fife and Drum Corps, and any veteran with the right arm temporarily or permanently incapacitated. We covered facing movements and the hand salute for the Air Force and Space Force. A stand is where you stand at attention or parade rest for an extended period. In the ceremonial drill world, we stand for 30, 60, and 90 minutes at the position of ceremonial at ease, a position that's similar to parade rest. The difference being that the hands are placed in front of the body so as not to cause undue strain on the shoulders. Shown here is a version of ceremonial at ease. Try it. Set a timer for 10 minutes. As you stand, do not move and look straight ahead. When the timer goes off, come to attention and step off as if falling out. Next, try 15 minutes and then increase your time by 5 minutes each day. If you want a true challenge, begin with 30 minutes and move to 45 or even 60 minutes. This exercise is designed to work on your standing stamina, military bearing, and self-discipline.